interwebs, how are you doing? I am doing well. Oh, flipping the viewfinder. Okay. My hair looks crazy today. Oh my goodness, it really does. I was just super lazy and I just teased it and then pinned it and then called it a day. And oh, let me show you my shirt. It's really awesome. Are you ready? Hang on. This is so freaking hard to turn. Isn't that cool? I need to stop with the t-shirt collection. I really do. It's not normal how many t-shirts I have. Hang on, I'm out of breath. My exercise machine came yesterday. I'm so excited. It's so nice. It's like kind of somewhere in between an elliptical and a stair stepper. I can't really describe it anyway. Like, it doesn't have as long of strides as an elliptical. It's nice though. It's really quiet and it's light. I'm just super excited. And what else happened? Nick got his wisdom teeth pulled yesterday, but he's like kind of fine. It's weird. When I got my wisdom teeth pulled, I was in like really rough shape. Like, and it wasn't me being dramatic either. Like, it was really, really bad. Like, my face was swollen and square and not good. And he seems pretty okay. And before he got his teeth pulled yesterday, we went to Lowe's and we started pricing out stuff for our bathroom because our upstairs, we're renovating the upstairs of our house. And I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know if I talked about this in my last vlog, but a long time ago I talked about being nervous about the bathroom floor in the upstairs bathroom, and it turns out nothing is wrong with the floor whatsoever. The idiots who lived here before us wanted new tiles, and instead of ripping up the old tiles, they just glued the new tiles directly over the old tiles, except they didn't use like vinyl flooring or like real tiles. They used laminate flooring, and laminate flooring is like made of like almost like a compressed cardboard sawdusty type material, so it got wet because it's a bathroom and it all like expanded and morphed. So they effectively managed to ruin, the tiles underneath were fine. They ruined those tiles, and so we're in the process of ripping up the bathroom floor, and we decided that we're going to get a new toilet and a new sink because the sink that's up there is really crappy. Like, it's like not attached to the wall at all, and it's not like worth keeping. They probably paid $40 for it. Like, it's like really cheap. And the toilet is from like 1970. And that's probably being nice. It's probably older than that. So we went and priced out like stuff for our bathroom, and I'm really excited because it wasn't like nearly as expensive as I thought. Like, you hear about people like renovating bathrooms and it's like $10,000. Like, totally, we're gonna spend like a few hundred. It's like crazy how cheap and how expensive things can be. Like, you could spend 10 grand and renovate a bathroom and have like everything with the highest end finishes and the highest end everything, or you could have a really nice bathroom that you spent like, if you don't include like a tub or a shower, if we were to keep that, which we haven't quite decided if we're going to, you could, like, for a new floor, a new toilet, a new sink, new mirrors, and new lighting, we'll spend less than $500. Like, that's, and if you saw the bathroom now, like, it's borderline unusable. Like, the floor had to be replaced, and we have to take out the toilet and sink in order to replace the floor anyways, because the tile and stuff, well, tile, I use that word very loosely, but the flooring goes underneath those things anyways. So there's no point in like replacing those at a later date if we're already going to be taking them out, you know? So I'm really excited because it's funny that like when you get to be an adult, which I know a lot of people have a hard time believing that I'm an adult, but I am. Now that I'm like getting old, I get excited about really silly things. Like, we're gonna put, you know, $500 into our bathroom, and it's probably gonna increase the value of our home by like $1,500. Because then you can say, well, oh, this bathroom, everything is brand new. I mean, not that we're selling our house anytime soon, but our goal is to go through the house basically one room at a time and just redo things. And not every single room. Like, we're leaving most of the bedrooms as is, but we're turning the apartment upstairs into kind of like a master suite. So it'll have like the standing bathroom, and then there's like a hallway, because right now it's an apartment. So there's like a little hallway mudroom like entryway, and we're closing off that door and making it like a big walk-in closet. And it's crazy because these are not like major renovations. Like, walling off a door is not a big deal at all. And then we've actually already got the stuff because there are a million closets in this house. We don't have to get like new closet bars and stuff. Like, we're gonna there's a walk-in closet right there, but it is definitely big enough to be a guest bedroom. Like, it would be a small bedroom. Like, I wouldn't use it for everyday things, but it could definitely fit like a twin bed and like a very small dresser, which for a guest bedroom is plenty. Like, you don't need like, how long are you staying at my house? So I think we're gonna turn that closet into, you know why I think it's not technically a bedroom is because there's not a heating vent in there. Like, there is electricity in there, but there's not a vent in there, and I kind of think legally there has to be a vent in there to make it like a technical bedroom. But I could be wrong, because in my old house, in the apartment that I just moved out of before we bought this house, there were, ooh, excuse me, I have the hiccups. There were no vents in the entire upstairs at all, none, like not one. There were only heat vents in the downstairs. So it got really cold up there at night. But like, we don't have people over our house. Like, we're gonna make it a guest bedroom, but probably no one will ever use it. So we're turning that closet into a bedroom. Then this bedroom is gonna stay my studio. Then we have another guest bedroom right there. And we haven't quite decided what we're gonna do with that because it's really awkward shaped right now, and like there's a lot of like weird walls that I can't figure out why they're there. So we might be tearing that room apart a little bit. We haven't decided. And then the bedroom and the kitchen of the apartment right now, we're knocking the wall down in between them and making it like a giant bedroom. Well, it's not giant. It'll be like a normal sized bedroom. They're just both really small rooms right now. And then the living room will be like a work type office. Like, we have our, you know, our office with our like gaming rigs and all of that downstairs now, but I have an Etsy shop and Nick works from home, so we're gonna make like more of a workspace upstairs where it's like quiet and away from everything. And then our bedroom now is downstairs, and we're gonna turn that actually into the living room because, as you guys know, I have a lot of pets. Right now I have 3 dogs and 3 cats, and it's a lot to like keep up with the vacuuming. And we actually have like an upholstery cleaner because we are constantly cleaning the couch because animal hair and just, ugh. So I would love for our living room to have a door so that the cats couldn't just go in there as they please. Like, they've run of the entire house. They don't need to be on the couch 24/7. They just don't. So we're turning our current master bedroom into a living room, and then the living room will be our new gaming room. And then the room where our gaming room is now will be like a sitting area. Like, there'll be the dining room, and then next to the dining room will be like it won't be like a living room, but it'll have like maybe a couple chairs, maybe like I don't know, I can picture it in my head, almost like where you would, it was my grandma's idea and I like it. And then right now our kitchen, there's like 3 doors. There's like, the kitchen and the dining room are connected with an archway, and then the dining room and the office are connected with an archway. And then there's a door from the kitchen into the living room, and there's a door from the office into the living room. So we're closing off the door from the kitchen into the living room because it's really unnecessary. And then we can have another like 4 feet of counter space and shelves. I just described all this like you guys care. You probably don't care, but I'm really excited about it. And this is, we're talking like over the course of 5 years. Like, this is nothing that's gonna be done remotely soon. Like, the bathroom upstairs will be done remotely soon, and then nothing else is even planned because we won't do anything during the winter. Like, we'll finish up the bathroom right after BlizzCon, and then we won't do any work for a very significant amount of time. And then when spring comes, we'll probably tackle turning the kitchen and the upstairs bedroom into a master bedroom. And then we'll just take it 1 room at a time. I don't expect any of this to be done for like 5 years, but it's crazy. Because once we do all of this, it'll really, really increase the value of our home. Because right now our home is a 2-family, but it's not really a 2-family. It's more like a 1-family with like an in-law apartment because they're connected by a door. And the door doesn't have handles on it, but there's still a door. And there's something like semi-shady about that. Like, if I was an apartment hunter, like someone looking for an apartment to live in, I would not live in an apartment that had like an actual door in between me and my neighbor. Like, there's no way I would be okay with that. So it was clearly a 1-family that was converted into a 2-family. So it's really awkward the way it is now, and it would be very difficult to sell. Like, my house was on the market for like 6 months before we bought it, and had we not bought it, probably would have sat for another 6 months because most people who buy 2-families are looking for like an investment property that they're gonna turn into a rental, and it'll just be like an income property, and nobody would be able to rent this out in the way it's set up right now. So, so we're gonna convert it back into a 2-family, or a 1-family, excuse me, and it'll end up having technically 5 bedrooms. And a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1-family is worth a lot more than a 2-family weirdness. So it's funny because we won't really put, like, most of what we're doing is cosmetic. Like, we're not really doing, the only real construction is knocking down one wall, which we won't actually like have to pay for labor for that because my dad was a contractor and Nick's dad was a plumber. So we really lucked out in that because we can just demo that wall by ourselves. And that'll be fun, right? Like sledgehammer and stuff like that. So it's nice because we won't really, I mean, we won't put a significant amount of money in besides like flooring and paint, which isn't much. And then downstairs there's 2 rooms that we need to take drop ceilings out of, but the finished ceiling is there. It's not like there's nothing above the drop ceiling. This is a really long vlog about my house. I'm sorry. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm gonna go film my Wow Insider video and stop boring you with the details of my home renovation dreams, which are all wonderful in plan, but who knows if any of them will ever come to fruition. We shall see. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I love you all. You're in my hearts. We'll see you soon. Bye. Goodbye.